Hello everyone, this is Robert Edmunds with Black Diamond Mergers and Acquisitions. Hope you're having a great week. Hey, today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about culture again from my last video. Last time we talked about, how do you instill a great culture in a company and working through your employees with specific programs to make sure that they're all on board and that you're all aligned and they're happy. And we talked about like open door policy, equal treatment, coaching and developing appraisals, one-on-ones, core values, just things like that you can do in your business on a regular basis to make sure that you're in touch with what's going on and that the employees are happy and healthy overall. So it's arguably one of the most sought after questions or sought after answers that we get from prospective buyers for businesses. One of the first things that comes up is tell us about the employees, tell us about the culture, tell us about your key players and your succession planning and who is there that's at risk of leaving if they buy your company. And those are all very, very key components. So the employees obviously are the most valuable asset that you have and resource that you have in your business. So when it comes to selling your business, it's super important that all those are in line and the employees are happy and that you can confidently answer questions for buyers around succession planning and how important certain employees are and employees that are at risk, etc. So one of the things that I wanted to talk to you today about in particular that play into all of this, and it's kind of the silent killer of a culture, is, and I saw a quote the other day, and it has to do with employees that are not performing up to standards. And of course, it's very important that you have the right seats and the right people in the right seats. You're developing the right people and putting them in the right career paths. And those are all important pieces, but it comes down to a lot of times it's very hard to deal with employees that you've worked with, that you're trying to develop, but they just aren't the right fit for the business. You've tried to put them maybe in a different place or a different role, and they just don't seem to work out. Well, I found this quote, and it kind of summed it all up for me, and I wanted to share it with you today. I'd never seen it before, but it really made an impact when I read it, because it's really kind of things that I've always hung my hat on when developing people and understanding the culture of your team. So the quote is, "Nothing will kill a great employee faster than watching you tolerate a bad one." And I believe that was from Perry Belcher. And so very true that you can have employees in there that you are tolerating or you're trying to develop, and over time they just end up being in your business and they're killing their culture and the motivation of your A players and your top performers on the team, because they see it and wonder why something's not being done. And in my career over the years, I've actually, when I've dealt with issues, it took me a little bit out of the gates to figure this concept out. But once I started addressing employee performance issues where we just had the wrong person in the job, or it just wasn't the right fit, or they were just not performing up to standards, when I would deal with those individuals and take care of it, employees would come up to me afterwards, and usually they were the better A employees that I had, and said, "You know what, we've been wondering if anybody would ever take care of this situation. We've been watching this employee do X over all these years," or they were taking advantage of the situation or abusing their time off privileges or taking advantage of policies in a bad way, and just really killing the culture. So I wanted to share that with you today, and hopefully that helps you kind of see into that if you haven't thought about that already. If there's anything we can do for you, please reach out to us. Again, this is Robert Edmunds at Black Diamond Mergers and Acquisitions, and hope you have a great week. Thank you.